Spring. The time when we clean and clean and clean and never seem to get anywhere. I went out and cut the lawn today, did a few things out back so that my wife and our crew of relatives can come in and do a little gardening. But now here I am, back in the old lab. My happy place. Today we're going to look at a couple of different things, but we're going to start out slow. Ease you into it with what they call crystal blocks. This was a thing that I found probably a week ago or so in Fred Meyer. There are 32 pieces to it. There are 8 different sets in this set. So it was like a shelf display box of all of these boxes. And if you get all of these, all 8 sets, then you can build this Megazord thing here. It's not a Megazord. It's just a knockoff kind of Gundam slash Voltron kind of looking thing. Anyway, you'll have all the pieces to build this thing, and the instructions, I would assume. But anyway, this one just builds this little mech, and I wanted to kind of just throw it together really quick and give you an idea of what this company calls its brick compatible kit. I'm gonna take a look at the molds and everything else and see how it stacks up. See what I did there? All right, so let's get to that. Once again, if you see pet hair, you know, it's a battle. It's the struggle, one of many. I have never seen these blocks before, but it says for 6+. I would assume that kind of extends to just, you know, being with it enough to put all of this together. But this, with 32 pieces, this is gonna go quick. But here's what I love about bricks being made by other people. You're gonna get colors and you're gonna get stuff that you don't really quite expect. You know, like the plate pieces in the minifigures are sort of, they muddied up the mix so that there are little dribs and drabs of color that go through it instead of just being a solid color. And these are all clear. So crystal blocks. I get it now. Always retract your blade. We're just going to throw it in high gear and get her built for you. Let's review the pieces first, okay? Looking at these pieces, everything is very clear. The molds are, you know, precise, and it looks like, you know, like I'm even trying to find a nip point for some of this, and I don't see any. And that's kind of difficult to do with clear plastic, especially, to find the mold point. Where's the injection and where's the refuse go? Anyway, looking at all of these pieces, the quality is great. I really am surprised. I kind of thought that these were going to be a little cheapo. The business address, by the way, is Des Moines, Iowa, but the spelling of color is sort of European. So I'm not really sure of where these bricks originate, but the instruction thing is clear and nice printing. And the bricks, again, are a good quality. So, you know, we'll see how they snap together. Of course, that's like the ultimate test, right? But, you know, starting out, these are really neat, and they're going to add some really cool pieces to, you know, my ability to make other things at some point. I kind of look at all of these kits as sort of being my repurchasing of parts, if you will. It's, you know, I never really intended to get into Lego again. I'm kind of, well, I thought I was past it, but is this where I pull the Al Pacino line and they pull me back in? No, I firmly, I'm gonna lay some blame on this. Jeremy, you scurv, sir, you got me back into this, and and viewers like you, because without all of you, I would have no purpose. That's not true. I got a lot of grandkids. I got reasons. And they're not one of them. Not one of them is a problem. I don't care if we do get 99 of them. They're not going to be a problem. Okay, well, just in talking to you, I've kind of sorted the pieces out. And, you know, I know it's fashionable to use that film magic, but thanks for hanging with me. Again, like, I'm looking at these, usually, you know, even on the Lego and the Mega Constructs pieces, there's a nip point where they came off the runner or were busted out of the mold. This is impressive. These pieces are, I hate to say this, but this is really high quality plastic right here. Okay. Let's do a little stretch and say a little prayer. And let's put this thing together. Okay. The instructions were a little bit difficult with these things. They usually are. They're really trying to get away with minimalism because they're only charging you like $2-3. In this case, and they gave me a couple extra little pieces here in case I lose one of the critical pieces to make this kit, and or maybe it gets used in the Mega Zord thing. I think it came out super cool. if I remember correctly, these were like $4. And in terms of articulation, it's pretty basic, but you know, you can move the arms, you can move the legs, and get a little activity pose out of the legs, especially. You have a couple of joints here that you can play with in terms of getting it set up, but I mean, it really does, for all intents and purposes, kind of resemble a mech from back in the day when we used to play Mech Warrior and stuff. Remember those? And that's what caught my eye with it so much. I think the bricks are excellent. They fit well. They clip together. It's the old standard of, you know, if it ain't broke, don't fix it. They might be retrofitting their stuff from Lego, but I don't care. Again, a little bit of a challenge to Lego's dominance here and there is a good thing for everyone in terms of getting a better product. So anyway, that was really fun, and I enjoyed it. It makes me want to go back and find some of the other kits, because no, I don't need to build the giant robot. Just want to give them a plug again, because if you see these in your grocery store, you might walk right past them. But Crystal Blocks, it's a neat little product, and it's a neat bunch of blocks to add to your collection for tinkering around on your desk. It's a well-made product. Good stuff, folks. Thank you very much. As most of you know, if you've been watching the channel, I absolutely adore the Black Widow character. It's one of the things that I'm really glad that the Marvel Universe got around to representing almost immediately with the Iron Man films. And I have really appreciated the job that Scarlett Johansson has done for the character. It's a good interpretation. I think that she's had good on-screen chemistry with whomever she's sharing the screen with. You know, to the point where, you know, she can chew up some scenery herself. And I thought that she did all the action bits really well. So I was happy with the cinematic version of the Black Widow up until this point, whatever. They're, you know, going to take it in a different route here, I would imagine. We're going to see other people playing the character, and that's fine with me. You know, my wife likes to make fun that I have an unhealthy obsession with Scarlett Johansson, but it's more a lifelong obsession with the character, because like Batman, it was very much brains and technique over brawn all the time. And again, I think that, you know, they really did a great job with the character in the cinematic universe and stuff thus far, and in all the animated stuff. I think it's been pretty good. The Build-A-Figure in this one is Cull Obsidian, which is another galactic character that they did have in the Marvel movies, and that takes up like the lion's share of this package. This is a little like if any of you might have picked up the Kitty Pryde, or no, I'm sorry, excuse me, was it a Jean Grey? I'll figure it out and I'll put it on the on the screen here. But basically, the figure you were buying was so crowded out by part of the Build-A-Figure that you barely even noticed. And it, of course, you know, female character. Don't give you much with If you've never opened a Marvel Legend before, they're these stupid boxes, which someday they will get rid of for something even dumber, I'm sure. But the way to open them up without too much muss or fuss is to slit the tape right there. Oh, did I do the other side? It's just that easy. Okay. And slide, squeeze the trigger. And tray, neat little Avengers A. It's a little like the techie one I've got on the wall already, but maybe I'll put it up there. And I'm sure I will take one of these panels and put it up because that's a really great rep. Okay, my wife hates it, so tray shot. I can already feel that this thing has got these stupid bands holding it in, so we're gonna just do away with that crap. Always retract your blade. And to begin with, let's just show you what they give you of Cull Obsidian here. The entire torso and shoulder plate. So I've got this gigantic thing now. And again, if anybody wants to trade, I would love to trade this for, say, the Mark Ruffalo Hulk Build-A-Figure body, which I do not have. So anyway, Cull Obsidian up for trades, straight trade, just piece for piece. And I really don't care that this thing is so gigantic. I'm not gonna sit there and go, oh no, give me this plus the other thing, because this is such a big piece of plastic. No, this would be good for an arm, a leg, set of heads, whatever. In the tray is in terms of Scarlet's figure here. Got these stupid rubber band things, which I hate very much. They give you a couple of retracted, I think these are retracted hand clubs, sets of chucks or something that go in her holsters on the side of her thighs there. And they give you a set of hands because you need all the hands you can get. Now they give you a couple fists. She comes with gripping hands and no pistol. You know, no sidearm or anything. Just these two bow sticks, electrified bow sticks, which is fine with me. So there's the tray. Taking a look at the figure, and I've spent a lot of time looking at this figure in the box. They really, this light is really bright because I'm filming and in filming anything for YouTube. If you don't have blinding white light going on your subject, sometimes you can get some stuttering on the image. It's a huge pain in the ass. Anyway, all of the representations that I have of Black Widow are great, and all of the representations of Scarlett Johansson playing Black Widow are excellent, but this is probably my favorite so far. It really, really, really captures her face. The nose, everything is perfect. I like the jacket, this over jacket. The green jacket is something that when this thing was out, fans were all rattled about it. Again, I don't care. But you know, people will say and do some really dumb things in the name of nerdism. Put our little sidearm sticks here in the holsters. That's very cool. Single jointed elbow and a double jointed knee. Forward facing pin and rocker for the ankle. And the hair does not get in the way of any of the head movement, and you've got a good amount of little sass in there. This is going to look great next to my other film versions of Black Widow. I love it. Absolutely fantastic. And everything fits as usual with Marvel. Legends are, at least when I was buying them before, and I gotta say, I have not purchased a Legend since I got the since I picked up the Red Skull, I think. And I haven't seen anything that really captures my imagination in terms of you know, the stuff that's coming out right now. That may change. I would fully expect that they will put something out which makes me go, ah, they always do. But that's pretty great figure until they do come out with something. And I understand, you know, with this Cull Obsidian torso obliterating the sun. I'm not holding this. This thing actually does fully cover the Black Widow. It's just gigantic. So get it out of my office. Somebody trade me for it. And I'm gonna go ahead and put these little fists where the sun don't shine. No, I'm going to go put these in my collection of action figure pieces and parts for when stuff breaks. That's a great figure, though. That's a really awesome figure. Let's do something else. Tremendous amount of crap, ain't it? I've been going through all of my stuff, and I've been filtering stuff down to the kids. I've been filtering stuff down to resale. I've been filtering stuff down to garage sale. And we are dropping stuff off over at Goodwill, so we're contributing to the stores that we go in and resale from. It's a whole ecosystem, and I think that, you know, you have to contribute some of your stuff from time to time. That means just kicking stuff out into the lifeblood of the community. That means putting stuff in a box and sending it, I don't know, halfway around the world to a friend or two, and move some of the stuff that you have along, because in the end, I agree with Eddie over at Simple Customs. There's only so much that you can really enjoy at any given time, and you know, in here, like I've said before, my constraints of space becoming very apparent. Sometimes. So I need to move stuff along. And in opening up that last Black Widow, that was, you know, pretty much the holdout in one of my figure collection boxes. So I was able to combine some figures together. And I was going to do some other stuff for this episode, but quite honestly, it's been a long day of shuffling stuff around our house and making changes and all that, and I feel burned out. I would love to tackle one more kit or something for this video, but it's just not gonna happen tonight. I have lots of grand plans for this weekend, though. So one of the things that we're going to do is we're going to review yet another different kind of building block, and I'm gonna utilize our grandsons to get that done. So please bear with us, stick with us. Should be an interesting weekend. It always is here at the Old Monkey Shine Lab. And folks, if you like what you see, please like, share, and subscribe. It doesn't take much time, it doesn't cost anything, and it means the world to us. We're really trying to break 300 subscribers. We've been sitting at nobody's left. Oh, thank you. We really appreciate that. Nobody has rescinded their subscriptions, but we really are at a stopping point here of getting anybody new on board. So give us a hand, give us a like, give us a subscribe, and we'll see you next time right here, which will probably be tomorrow, at the Monkey Shine Lab. Thanks, everybody.